guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, more RimWorld. I just couldn't think of anything else to do. I want to know where this story goes. This is one of my weirdest and best runs ever, where we're answering the hard, difficult questions like, how many limbs does a baby really need in the world? And apparently right now the answer is only 3. Dr. Avalanche, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, back to work. Like nothing ever happened here. Here we go again, indeed. Back to work. Leopard's down here working on Ferret. Ferret, we're going to get you over to our side momentarily. Yawn, finally getting some work done on the old research bench there. Dances the sheep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Willow, welcome, welcome. Okay, I would love today if we could finish out the construction projects before winter. Get the wall finally finished off. They've done a lot of it, just not that much of it. I'd really like to get the church under control here, because they are wicked bummed out about this. Tittles hates this playthrough. Tittles the baby, Tittles the cat, or Tittles the rat? I'm going to assume you mean Tittles the baby, because that's the only one that's still alive. Tittles the rat has left the planet, and Tittles the cat was lunch, briefly. Speaking of Tittles, Tittles is getting a good education around here. Guys, I see we're still keeping food up in the weapons shelf. We're probably going to not want to do that. Alright, we're not allowing food here. If somebody wanted to move that, that would be great. Thank you. K-Fam, welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's available that could do that right now? You guys don't do anything. Godwin, you're up and about. I gotta get somebody cleaning around here, too. Obviously, the baby is the first choice there. Poor Tittles, at least he has one fast leg now. I mean, I guess it's fast. What is your movement, Tittles, just for argument's sake? 92%. Okay, so basically almost as good as new. Almost as good as new. Has anyone ever had Steam uninstall their games like they were still on my computer, but Steam... No, I've never had that happen. That has never happened. Hull, what are you doing? You're hauling a pump shotgun to the wooden shelf. Oh, good. Good, that's the plan. And you're taking some potatoes out of there. Great. That's going to work out really, really well. Good. That's the food. Well, the food and the toxic waste goes down here, but mostly the food. What 5-year-old loses their leg in battle? Mine. Mine does. It's just, this run, more than anything I've ever done in RimWorld, even my very first one where I burned the colony to the ground because I accidentally took on someone who was a pyromaniac and wouldn't set fires, or stop fires, rather. Even that one is not as insane as this one. This is just ridiculous. Give him another bionic leg, make him even. Well, I'm going to wait till we actually research bionics. I think that's a reasonably smart move. Let's just get bionics under control, and then we can actually give him some really, really good stuff. I mean, in my dream world, Tittles becomes RoboCop. But that's what I said about Camino, and then Camino just up and left. Just out of nowhere. Like the colony was, you know, in desperate, dire straits, and people were eating each other and wearing each other, but Camino took one look at that and said, this is not enough. Yeah, I know, I put pufferfish back. I put pufferfish back on. Actually, I should probably move that. Hang on, I'm going to fidget with that. Now that I see it on my playback, I'm gonna fidget with that a second. Give me a second. That's not the right mouse, Dave. You have 2 mouse here. Use the correct one. So I'm going to take pufferfish. We're going to shrink you. No, that was that thing. No, this. Yes, I want to shrink that down a little. I'm going to put this over in CoffeeCam. There you go. You'll see that about 7 seconds from now. But I'm going to just move that around a little bit. Yes, pufferfish is back in action. Back in action. I had a few minutes to kill before I started the stream. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put pufferfish back in. Because it's pufferfish. Everybody loves pufferfish. I mean, except that actual pufferfish, because he's dead. I don't know its gender, but I'm going to assume it's a he. I went to play a game through a third-party launcher and said didn't have the game. I most certainly I do. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all right. Yeah, now it's back on my playthrough. That works a little better. In the corner of CoffeeCam, or CoffeeCam there. It is sort of CoffeeCam, too, because it's a kitty-based mug. And only like 6 minutes before I started the stream did I realize I hadn't started my coffee, so that is a... Wow, that's a bad cup of coffee. Ooh, that is not good. I mean, I know people say tea needs to sit and like steep for a while. So does coffee. You can't just pull it right out of the brewer and dump it in a cup and then dump it in your mouth like I just did, because it ain't good. All right, quest available. What is your problem? 25-year-old builder, chased by pirates from the Squidmen, begs for safety. Well, of course. Of course we're doing that. Elvira's going to join. I don't know if I've actually got the manpower to fight off these scavenger thrashers, but we're going to give it a shot. We're definitely doing that. That's another human. Definitely doing that. Okay, where is she? Where's Elvira? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. To the front desk, please. To the front desk, please. I did accept that, right? Yeah, I've totally accepted that. We are accepting Elvira. I have accepted accepting Elvira. That's kind of fun to say. Try it at home. Hang on. So I installed the... no, actually, hang on. I got to pay attention to RimWorld. I'll come back to that in a second. Elvira, first of all, what are you up to? Wow. You actually have stats that I don't hate. All right, you have a chemical interest. That's no good. You're a wimp. That's not great. You're incapable of caring. So am I at this point, Elvira. So am I. All right. Yeah, you'll work. Why don't you come in and get the pump shotgun? And then now I can see where my other bolt-action rifle is. Is anyone holding just a bow that shouldn't be? You are. Okay. Go equip the bolt-action rifle. All right. Got another human right there. So I installed the Fanatical Chrome extension to talk to my Steam wish list. Now every gameplay video has a huge yellow banner. Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah, no, I don't do any extensions at all. I don't want anybody's nonsense in there. So I just bought their bundle and said thank you. I mean, I get a bunch of like promotional emails from them, but I expect that. That is normal. But what I don't want is any kind of extension or anything cluttering up my my computer. Where is... Okay, there's the Squidmen. Where's Elvira right now? You're coming this way. Okay, where's the Squidmen? They are... Okay, are you going to attack immediately? No, they're going to prepare for a while. Oh, even better. And hang on. Frenchie... Wow, that's a name. Frenchie is the lover of Elvira. Oh, this is going to get complicated because we're definitely shooting Frenchie. And Elvira probably isn't going to be that keen on this. We're doing it. All the things I just said, we're totally doing. Where are you guys up here? You're going to prepare for a while and then attack. Great. Good. That's exactly what I want. Okay, move things along here. Just get everyone kind of bumming around here doing their thing. Okay, I know this sounds ridiculous. I know. I'm going to say a thing. Okay, gather around, everyone, while I drink coffee. I'm going to say a thing. And you're going to be like, nah, Dave. Nah, you ain't going to do that. But I'm going to do it. So, the last time we got raided, Tittles may have lost a leg because of that. Because Tittles kind of walked in the line of fire and got hit by... Anyway, long story short, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a thing. And you're going to be like, no, you're not going to do that. I'm actually going to try and keep the non-combatants safe. I know. I can hear the thud of all of you falling to the floor. Ray, welcome. I can hear the Spikeable Girl, welcome. I can hear the thud of your jaws dropping to the floor or just flat out fainting. But I've got... Do we still have the zone for the rat? Like where the rats go? Show me expand allowed areas. Rats go here. Okay, so my thought... Actually, I do want to expand that because I'd like to get that into the classroom as well. My thought is that when the fight happens... Now, they're not coming right now. You can pick yourselves off the floor for the moment. When the fight actually happens, I'm going to put the non-combatants in the rats go here zone so they won't be out wandering into the line of fire. Oh, I did that a bit wrong. Hang on. I did that a bit wrong. Did I get body swapped? Not to my knowledge, although, strange things happen all the time. So, rats go here. Just get that bit out, please. Thank you very much. So, rats go here. When the fight starts, I'm going to put the two kids and the two people that we're supposed to be protecting, and actually probably the refugees because they're unarmed, in rats go here. And the theory, now this is just a theory, is that possibly babies won't wander into the combat zone, get their leg hit by a spear, take a spear to a kidney, and then unfortunately have to have a bit of an amputation. I've already got those pegged. A bit of an amputation to lose a leg, and then get the leg replaced. Portia, welcome. I'm making you new steep coffee. Oh, you're just a wizard. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. I'm gonna have better coffee soon. Good. Thank you, hon. Let me get this pegged for getting removed. Somebody's gonna have a major break risk. That's all fine. Everything is fine. Tanner and Leopard. Yeah, sure. No problem, Tanner. Don't worry about it, man. Just Mr. System. Welcome. Just don't have a major break. We've researched sterile materials. Wow. We're just ripping through the old research here. Okay, go into... Oh, hydroponics would probably be smart. That would be pretty smart for the old, you know, having food around the place thing. That would be real smart. David's been doing a few smart things recently. You should be frightened, Ray. You should be terrified. Okay, so when the fight starts, and it's not starting yet, they're still up here bumming around. Boy, I wish I had mortars right now. I'd never get a good mortar shot with that mountain there. Hang on, what was your name? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Let's kind of get you queued up here, so let's do #1 on all the things you got to be #1 on. Now, you're wicked good at mining. You love it. And you can do construction. In fact, I'm going to put you at 2 in construction, because you're actually at 3. You're one of my best builders. And are you actually good at intellectual at all? Yeah, you can do it. How are you on crafting? Yeah, you're not bad. You're not bad. You can do crafting, tailoring, and smithing if you want to. This is all actually broadly fine. Yeah, I think you're going to be 3 on everything except mining and construction. So I want you building and mining. Good. Okay, back to work, back to work. This is all fine. Everything is doing fine. Everything is fine now. Do you prefer to sell steel or build with it? I don't really have much of a choice. I have very little steel on this map right now. Now, we haven't really broadened our reach. I've just picked off the steel that I can immediately see. Later, when I actually have a workforce, we'll start bisecting these mountains, and hopefully there'll be some more steel in there. There is quite a bit of steel that we haven't just gone and got yet, but I'm not in a great place for steel. Generally, I hoard steel like a maniac. I almost never sell it. Oh, Tanner's in a daze. The final straw was you ate without a table. I can already feel Willow typing there's a mod for that. I'm aware there's a mod for that. All right, Tanner, try to keep yourself out of mischief if you could. Just don't get in the fight. RimWorld hasn't been downloading my mods from the workshop lately, and I don't know why. Who's Elvira? Oh, sorry, Portia. Yeah, you just came in. Elvira just joined us. She did one of the, help, I'm being chased by people, please let me join your colony. And we're like, oh my god, totally cool. We will do that for you, Elvira. Come on into our colony. And then Elvira showed up. And she's like, thank you so much, because I was being chased by pirates, and I totally need to join a new colony. And we're like, no problem, Elvira. Here's a pump shotgun. We're going to put you right to work shooting your ex-lover. No, sorry, not even ex-lover. Your lover, who is part of the pirate crew. And Elvira's like, oh my god, I've got to take a pump shotgun and shoot my own lover. But I'm going to do that, because I want... Are you up to speed now, Portia? James, welcome. Are you up to speed now? I think I'm up to speed. Hang on, I'm going to sip the last of this horrible coffee before Mrs. Dave gets me better coffee. Wow, that is all kinds of no good. So, Portia, are you up to speed now? I try to develop my colonist skills. They're less than 3 in some skills. Elvira is 100% Mistress of the Night. Yes. Yeah, and she's going to be Mistress of the Night. Because if you're going to say the word Elvira, you have to put on Mistress of the Night. One of the greatest characters ever created. How's the team up here? There's Frenchie. That is Elvira's lover, who will soon have a pump shotgun to the face. Steel knife, steel club, knife. Okay, they're all melee. They are all melee. That's encouraging. That is very encouraging. I love Elvira. She's my new favorite. She'll be even more of a favorite when she shoots her lover in the face with a pump shotgun. So that's going to happen. I bet that's going to really bum her out. Oh, Elvira, we have to move you to the correct part here. So, and Leopard, why don't you go down to the end, because you're melee. You've got the plasma sword that weirdly you hate, but you're really good at it. Elvira, what are you up to? What are you doing right now? You doing a thing? You having fun? You gonna shoot your lover in the face? Oh, hang on. They're beginning their assault. Okay. I gotta remember to actually enact my plan. So, alright, here we go. Everybody from here down goes into rats go here. Alright, rats go here. The rest of the team, including Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, all getting drafted and all getting pulled up here. I know Tanner won't do it because he's in a daze, but, you know, do try to... Just don't get in trouble. I feel like we can capture Frenchie. Oh, that would be my dream come true. First of all, because I'd have a colonist named Frenchie, and that's just kind of fun. What am I thinking of? Is that Grease? Grease had a character named Frenchie? Like the movie with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, and there's terrible singing. Is that the one I'm thinking of? They have, or am I thinking of Happy Days? Did they have a character? Somebody had a character named Frenchie. Capturing Frenchie seems like a good idea. Kids go to rats go here. What am I going to do? Rename it? What are you, insane? So they're going to come. They might hit a few of the spike traps if they're dumb. Oh, they're dumb. Oh, great, good. They're incredibly stupid. Fantastic. So there's a spike trap, and there's another spike trap for you. 2 of them are already down. Pollen, you're gonna avoid the spike traps. Let's have you guys. Nope, they're already out. Never mind, they're out. They're out. They're done. Okay, everybody off draft. Did we actually capture any of them? No, I think poor Frenchie is dead. No, that's Z, and you are Jeff, and yeah, unfortunately, Executive Frenchie is dead. Executive Frenchie is dead. Oh, it was Grease. Okay, good. Yeah, Grease. All right. Frenchie was the one with the pink hair. Gotcha. I knew the name from somewhere. Okay, they're out. We win. And, gee, poor Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, didn't even get to shoot her lover with a pump shotgun. You can bury him if you'd like. Do you want to bury your lover? Would that make you happy? I don't know if it'll make you happy or not. Oh, they had some hardcore narcotics, too. Even better. We can sell those to people. Speaking of which, yeah, people need to not be doing drugs, like, at all. We sell them. We don't do them. I know you have a chemical interest and you'll end up doing them eventually, but let's at least try to keep it to a bare minimum, shall we? No drugs, please. No drugs at all. Well, you won't do them, but you're going to be really sad because I won't let you do them. Maybe I'll let you do drugs later. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's take the gang off of Ratsko here. You're back on unrestricted. I think that was a very good opening. 17 minutes in, we've got a new colonist, and nobody's dead, and I haven't had to cut anyone's limbs off yet. Tiddles, I'm looking in your direction. All right, what else could I do with Elvira here? I know you're building spike traps and stuff. I'm hoping, when they're done with all of that, we could finally get moving on getting the church up and running. What could I do? I do have the stone blocks queued up, so we are doing something with that. How much steel do I have on hand? It's actually largely irrelevant because I've got a ton of it sitting around. And there's quite a bit more in here too. What is this? That is marble. Okay, not really what I wanted. Then let's go into... Here's my plan. I've got a plan. Let's get... Oh, somebody's going to have a break risk. Of course they are. It's my colony. Oh, goodness, we've got a lot of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff here. How about we did the hex tile? That's 12 steel. I'm going to do that. That's more steel than I'd really like to give up, but I'd like them to be at least beginning to work on this so that, you know, we can begin to work on this and we can finally get the church where I want it to be, which is operational. I like the mod that makes coffee and tea a drug. I just caffeinate my colony. That is a valuable mod. That's a mod that everyone should have. How about we did a wooden door right here? Not enough wood right now. We'll get some, don't worry. In fact, I think there's a bunch out here somewhere. There's some down there. We'll figure it out. We'll get some wood going on. I'm not sweating wood right now. Let's actually get some more of that queued up to be cut down like that. Okay. All of this is fine. GeoGames, welcome, welcome over. Jayhawk. It's all coming together, Jayhawk. It's all coming together. Okay? So we're like 19 minutes in. We already have a new colonist, and I've not taken any more limbs off the baby. So win-win, I think. Win-win. I'd like to get the church done just so I can get these things off my little pop-ups over here. Wait, which one is this? Hang on. That one and that one. Okay. Oh, Elvira's here, and she's having a tantrum. Great. Great. She's going to destroy the Archite capsule. Super. Hang on, my coffee is getting changed out. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That was very, very nice of you.
I hope it's better.
That way.
Well, we'll be able to pick anyway.
Anyway.
Have fun.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, back to work here. Back to work. So Elvira's going to have a tantrum because my lover Frenchie died. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I kind of figured you were going to go nuts for that one. You can actually go ahead and destroy that. I think I've got extras. So, I mean, if that's something that you're into, if that's going to make you happy, and it actually probably will because you'll get a catharsis off of that. So, go ahead and destroy that. I've got extras. And there you go. You're no longer having a tantrum. Now you're fine. Oh, you need a bedroom, though, don't you? I'm a little light on bedrooms these days, Elvira, if I'm honest about things. And I am. You're going to have to sleep in the dormitory for right now. But I'm going to start to work on that. I was actually thinking of doing that anyway, because we're going to need extra bedrooms with all these prisoners. Funeral friend, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can the colonists group together and get crazy ideas about making the colony great again? If only. If only. Yeah, exactly, Willow. I have 3 of those. Mrs. Dave sounds lovely. Yes, she is. We need to get to 20K so we can talk to her. Oh, no, 10K. It's only 10K for that. Yeah, 10K for Mrs. Dave. That sounded weird in my head when I said it out loud. Just a mere 10K for Mrs. Dave, and you're in. And you're in. Yeah, I've got 3 of those, Willow, so I'm actually not sweating it if she destroys one of them, because now she has a catharsis, so she's actually kind of a little bit happier. Let me see what I can do here. All right, so I'm gonna try and get some bedrooms going here too. I don't really have the materials that I need to do this. I could actually do this out of steel. That's terrible. They'll hate it. No, do slate. Slate will be nicer. Wait, is Elvira having another tantrum? No, she's in bed. Stop telling me about Elvira. I'm not concerned with Elvira anymore. I will be momentarily, but not right at this exact second. Let's make some bedrooms in here. So there, and then let's do some doors here. I know we don't have enough wood. We don't have enough anything. It's all fine. And then why don't I actually remember to put the vents in now, rather than in the middle of the winter when I'm like, oh my god, I have no vents. I just get some of the others to beat up the person having a tantrum. Lisa C., welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if she was going to destroy something more valuable, I'd be bummed out about that. But I've got 3 of those Archite capsules, and I haven't used any of them. I was really just kind of saving them to sell. So if she takes one out, I've got bigger issues, bigger fish to fry, really bigger fish to fry. Mrs. Dave was just on stream. We all saw her hand, so that goal is complete. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. But in terms of like an actual, I don't know, I guess you'd call it, Ray, the Mrs. Dave experience, which is kind of like the Jimi Hendrix experience with a lot less Jimi Hendrix, frankly. So kind of like that. If you're looking for the Mrs. Dave experience, that will be a 10K. That will be a 10K, because I will be playing Dark Souls 3, which means I can't be chatting to people because it's Dark Souls and I'm going to be banging my head against a wall. You see why I don't have time to chat. And Mrs. Dave can take over the chat instead. So a mere 10K for that. A mere 10K for that. We're all going to sound weirdly Victorian. We saw her bare hand. I know. So it's like the slowest striptease in the world that Penge is doing. We've seen his hands and we've seen his back and sort of the back of his head. And then I assume in another couple of years we'll see a foot or something. In my early RimWorld days, Colonists destroyed a stack of 50 components. I'd banish them too. No, I don't banish anyone. I just strip them of all their limbs like Tomboy, who is neither dead nor alive. Hey, Ferret, we haven't checked in on you recently. How's the whole, oh, there's an eclipse. How's the whole coming over to our side thing working out? Resistance of 3. You know what, Ferret? Now that I've got an extra pair of hands, I'm going to go back to converting you, because the whole having different ideology things is not really that cool. So I'm going to go back to the conversion thing. If I had to start this run all over again, I probably would have taken out ideology. The more I play RimWorld, the less I like ideology. I like a lot of elements of it, but I'm not loving it as a whole. Like, I just re-rolled a colony last night, just so I could do 3 colonists who are all, like, genetic freaks. And then I just kept out ideology again. So hang on, coffee. Real coffee this time. Oh, that's much better. That's much, much better. Will the pawns cut down those trees while building, or do you need to tell them to? They'll get to them eventually. Eventually. I mean, frankly, there's so many tasks on the menu right now. I'll be happy if they get anything done at all. Never mind. 2 colonists are idle. Oh, yeah, those are the 2 colonists who are always idle, because they don't do anything around here. I have a cheat mod for converting new colonists. I missed Mrs. Dave. Did I? Coffee Beam, welcome, welcome, welcome. No, she's right there. She's downstairs, Portia. I can't really miss her. She's literally downstairs. The more y'all talk about mods, the more I want this game. You know you want it, Portia. You know you want it. Because here's why people who watch this stream and watch me play RimWorld end up getting RimWorld. Because they realize they can play this game better than I can. And that's why you go get it. You're like, my God, this guy's terrible. I can definitely do better than this. I'm going to go purchase this game. Godwin, I see you're off hunting. That is cool. Now that you got a rifle, you should be a lot better. Tanner, you're still in a daze? Really? Where are you? Suck it up, Cupcake. Yes, the colony is terrible, Tanner. Yes, it's terrible. I know it's terrible. We keep weapons in the schoolhouse and we cut off babies' legs. Yes, it's terrible, Tanner. But it's the kind of terrible you're just going to have to get used to, man. Coffee definitely missed Mrs. Dave. Yeah, okay, you meant Coffee missed Mrs. Dave, yes. And Mrs. Dave made a very brief appearance. And by Mrs. Dave, I mean her hand made a very brief appearance. And then Coffee appeared, and I was very happy about that. Right. Low food, again. I need somebody on, like, number 1 cooking, because we have raw food. We're not shy on raw food. We're just shy on cooked food. Also, if somebody could get rid of those things, that'd be great. We should have a bill set up for that. We should be burning things. Okay, once again, who's in charge of cutting down trees? That is apparently the baby, Neruben. I say baby, he's a kid now. Neruben, how old are you? Speaking of which, how old are you? You're 9. Or 7, as the case may be. You are 9. All right. So hopefully at some point you're going to age up. I can give you some more stuff, some more skills. There you go. You're learning right there, kid. You're learning right there. I don't know what you're learning because there's nobody there. Honestly, you're just staring at the weapons case, and that's making me a little bit nervous. I watched someone who had a fire burn down the place. Was it me? Because that happens to me all the time. Pawns were kidnapped. The man in black came, and I was screaming at my computer. Yeah, that sounds like me. Yeah, that definitely sounds like me. Later in the day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What have you missed? Okay. Right. Elvira's here. She's the mistress of the dark. Unfortunately, she was chased by pirates and had to watch her lover die. In fact, I believe that's her lover right there. Yeah, if you just zoom in there later in the day, I believe Hull is hauling Elvira's lover off to be, I don't know, wherever it is we're putting people these days, probably the Hall of the Dead. So she's a little bummed out about that, but she's here, and she's joined. And she's very, very excited about it. She's not, really. She's not excited about this at all. This is just terrible. Speaking of which, Elvira, Leopard failed at something. Where you need to go on no raggedy stuff, and everything else is basically fine. Just make sure that you're on no raggedy clothes, please. If you have spare fabric, drapes might speed up the church beautification. They totally would. I got to get these walls smoothed as well. No, drapes will make it absolutely delightful in here. Where am I at on cloth? I don't actually have a lot of cloth at all. I've got a fair bit of leather. I could make it out leather drapes. That sounds sexy and terrible all at the same time. All right, we're bringing in a llama or something. That'll be some food. Neruben's in here. Where is Tittles? Why aren't you cleaning more things? That is literally what I'm hired you for. You should be on, like, numero uno cleaning. And nothing else, frankly. You can't do anything else. Could you get in on that? Sally Cat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is this the Tittles colony? Royce Cat, welcome. Have we stopped using people as food? Temporarily, Royce Cat, temporarily. So we've put a pause, if you will, on cannibalism. We're not saying we're throwing it off the table. We're not saying, Royce Cat, we're never, ever, ever going to eat people. Now, see, Willow, that's incorrect. We have paused on eating people. We have paused on that. Is drapes part of the royalty? Yes. Yes, it is. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd have to have royalty installed to get the drapes. The drapes are, like, the easiest way to boost up a room's, like, I don't know, beautification or whatever. So back to cannibalism. We've put a pause on cannibalism. We're not eating people today, Royce Cat. We're not saying we're never going to eat people, because that would be absurd. I think even, Royce Scott, in your day-to-day life, you can't go around saying, I'm never going to eat a human being. You're just going to say, not today, because I've got this ham sandwich, so I don't need to eat a human being. That's kind of where we are right now. We've got this alpaca, so we don't need to eat a human being today. But we're not going to say we're never going to eat a human being, because this situation might pop up where we need to eat a human being, and we're ready and capable of doing that. Drapes take up a lot of space. It's 2 tiles. Willow, you know, you and I run our colonies very, very differently. I give my colonists absurdly large bedrooms, far larger than they actually need. So I've got plenty of room for drapes. I can drape all day. I get nothing but drapes going on here. No problem with the drapes. But in a smaller room, yeah, they are going to take up a lot of space. I would also rather eat the ham sandwich. Sure, yeah, personal preference. Absolutely, Portia. Personal preference. I haven't really polled the colony to see which people would like to eat people and which people would like to eat a ham sandwich, or in this case, an alpaca. But if they want to eat people, they can do that. I will definitely never eat a human being. My life is weird, but not that weird. I don't think you can say that. You know, put yourself in the soccer team that landed on the mountain and then they all ate each other. They had to eat people. If they'd gone around saying, I'm not going to eat a person, and then they crashed their plane on the side of a mountain, and their only food was their buddy Rob, we're going to eat Rob. Okay? We're going to eat Rob. It's going to happen. Mel, you're pretty sure you'd rather die than eat a human. Well, Mel, it's eat or be eaten. Okay? It's eat or be eaten. Are you sure the people you're with share your opinions on that? Because if you're in my colony, they don't. So have the babies grown up rather well adjusted? Oh, later in the day. Have the babies grown up well adjusted? I assume everyone else in chat is laughing as hard as me. Has the babies grown up well adjusted? I ripped a kid's leg off. I don't know psychologically how that affects a child's upbringing, but if you were 5 years old and you just got your leg ripped off and then had a prosthetic leg put in instead that we're, by the way, hoping is going to grow with the kid, even though it technically shouldn't, yeah, have they grown up well adjusted? Nerubin here is technically a slave. We bought Nerubin. We paid money for this kid, all right? And when he okay, are they growing up well-adjusted? We bought Nerubin from somebody else, and we're waiting for Nerubin to get old enough to punch in the face so we can put him in prison and then brainwash him and then punch him some more until he loves us. I'm not a pediatric psychologist or psychiatrist, or indeed any member of the medical community later in the day, but I'm glad you brought this topic up. I don't know how anything that I just said affects a child's development. I'm going to go ahead and say not as well adjusted as one might ultimately like a child to be. And as Willow is reminding me, ripping the leg off of Tittles is the least of Tittles' problems. Okay, the least of Tittle's problems. Other problems include watching your mother die in your arms, being forced to eat her, and then being forced to wear her as a shirt. Okay? Does this cover what you're looking for later in the day? Does this cover what you're looking for? Tittles alone, never mind Nerubin, who we paid money for, and we are waiting for Nerubin to get old enough to punch in the face so we can put them in prison, brainwash them, and then punch them some more until they love us. Tittles has had a leg ripped off at the age of 5, has watched his mother die in his arms, and then has eaten and worn his mother's skin. So, again, not a pediatric psychiatrist or psychologist, but I'm gonna say they're gonna be all messed up, man. They're going to be all messed up in the head. They're going to be all sorts of messed up. I mean, look at Tanner. Tanner's an adult, and he's been freaking out for like a game day here. I should probably pay vague attention to RimWorld. How are we doing? Oh, a lot of the wall is getting done. Okay, a lot of the wall is getting done. When I get more steel, I'd love to go through and replace all the wooden traps with steel traps, because obviously they're better. I just don't really have that right now. I don't have the steel to do that sort of nonsense. All right, hang on, coffee. I actually have a alarmingly large amount of uranium. I'm going to make a uranium bed for somebody. I don't know who, but somebody is going to own a uranium bed. A double bed, no less. Uranium double bed. Not that one. 85 uranium, a bargain at twice the price. Okay? In fact, you know what? We're going all uranium. All right, uranium end table and uranium dresser. I got the uranium for all of this. This is the uranium room. I'm even doing, where is it? A uranium plant pot is going to live right down here. All uranium all day. It's the radioactive room. I'm pulling for Tittles. I'm almost positive he won't be a serial killer. I think he's already a serial killer. I'm pretty sure he's already he went in a murderous rage. He is actually already a serial killer. I'm pretty sure the baby went off in a murderous rage. The baby went off in a murderous rage. Aradal, welcome, welcome, welcome. I feel like Who's Your Daddy is the least of their worries. Indeed, you are correct. That was, day one, that was Tittle's worst worry. That's why Tittle's real name is actually Maury. Because, Maury Povich. That was the biggest thing this kid had going on, was the fact that who he thought was his father was not actually his father, not the baby daddy. And then, the eating and wearing your mother and having your leg ripped off. It's all gone a bit wrong for Tittles, frankly. All gone a bit wrong. Okay, back to work. In fact, I think we can tentatively put it on higher speed. Yeah, I gotta get some more bedrooms made for these people. They're probably gonna be wicked bummed out about staying there in a big dormitory like that. Narubin, you're back to work. Nope, you're back to bed. Tanner, oh my god, Tanner, you're actually back in action. Great, you're researching. Why is Tittles not cleaning this place? You got one job, kid. I mean, quite literally, you've got one job. It's the only thing you're capable of doing. So if you could run a mop around the place, that'd be awesome. Maybe clean up your own drawings on the floor. That'd be fantastic. Okay, Ferret, we're converting you, so I don't really need to check on you right now. Although I should check that you've actually been fed. Yeah, you have been fed relatively recently. Relatively recently. Good for you. I know it's an awful barracks. It actually wouldn't be if the baby came in and ran a mop around the place. Probably still getting used to his prosthetic leg. Anyone named Tittles is in grave danger. The rat survived. We got the rat thing done. The rat got out of here. The rat escaped. So, I mean, 1 out of 3. All right, admittedly, the odds are not good. You get 2 out of 3 chance something horrible is going to happen to you. But if you're that one, the rat got out of here, okay? The rat got out of here. Is this room going to go super critical when someone rearranges the furniture? Entirely possible, yes. Entirely possible. What about the guy who lost his brother and then ate him? Oh, yeah, Godwin. Yeah, Godwin's had a pretty bad time. Wife died, ate his wife. Brother died, ate his brother. Actually, you know what? That's actually a really good question. How are you feeling lately, Godwin? Oh, you're fine. You're fine. He's totally over the fact that his wife and brother have died and that he consumed both of them as food. Possibly due to the fact that we put a joy wire in him, so he's super psyched right now. He doesn't know why he's super psyched. He just knows that he's super, super psyched right now. Yeah, he's doing great. Godwin is totally fine. Totally fine. Thank you, joy wire. Thank you so much. You'd like a neural supercharge, wouldn't we all, kid? We'd all love that. Slaves in the colony, we're working on that one. We're trying to get that taken care of. Hopefully they won't be forever. Tittles will always be Dave's baby. Oh, this is why I don't have kids. Because, bionics. I'd be down at the pediatrician going, so doc, I see this baby has, human legs. How would we feel about bionic legs? And then the doctor would promptly have me arrested, as he should. Oh, are the babies going to be well-adjusted? You're funny. That's funny. There was a rat named Tittles, yes. So when you're saying Tittles, you actually have to differentiate Tittles the rat, Tittles the cat, or Tittles the baby. Because there's been 3 of them. Tittles the rat was a quest. We were asked to take care of Tittles the rat. That's in fact why we have a zone called Rats Go Here. Because that's where the rat went. So it didn't get into trouble. So there was Tittles the rat. Tittles the rat actually got away. Escaped the planet. Everyone's fine. Quest over. Yay. Tittles the cat was our venerated animal that we landed with, and Tittles the cat was just a murder machine and kept getting in fights. So we tried to put Tittles the cat in the Tittles the rat area, and then I forgot to do that, and Tittles the cat got killed. And then we ate it. And we were all a bit sad about that, as we should be. And then there's Tittles the baby, who is technically still alive. Admittedly, missing some of its bits, but technically still alive. Tittles, I see you're in school. would it benefit you not more if you ran a mop around the place? Because I think it would. I think it would. I think that would be a really smart move on your part. Ooh, I have no components left. Ooh, that's a bit of a bummer. We're going to have to find some of those. Can't be wandering around with no components at all. Oh, I see they took all those trees down. There's some wood right there. At least something, some kind of components around here, even if it's just a few of them to get us by until, well, I find more, basically. So what is going... No, the steel... Oh, there's some... No. Wait, what is that? That's limestone? Why is that a weird color? Okay, it's just a weird color for limestone. I don't know. He's going to be laughing about this well into next week. Probably. Probably. Boy, we really need components, kids. Like, hardcore. I need a trader to come by or something where I can just get some on the fly without having to try and bisect the mountain until all of this other construction projects are complete. And are we making more stone blocks? Who's supposed to be numero uno on crafting, please? You are 2 on crafting. Leopard, you're 1 on plant cutting and 1 on wardening. Okay, Hull, you can craft. So why don't you do that as well? Also, I'm going to take you off hauling and put you on cleaning, because Lord knows the baby isn't doing anything around here. And Jan, you're actually really good at crafting. Why don't you do that? Let's get some crafting going on around here, people. And by that, I mean stone blocks, please. Deconstruct the space chunks. I've got them tagged for that. I have them tagged for deconstruction. They just haven't gotten around to that yet. At some point in time, they'll deal with that nonsense. I have a lot for them to be doing. Yeah, these ones up here, they are already tagged for deconstruction. So when it happens, it'll happen. That'll be at least 1 or 2 components kicking around. Mountain bisecting time. Yes, sort of. I've got a couple of good miners, but I'd really like the defensive wall to be finished before we got into that. I'd really like this to be wrapped up, because we've been, you know, we could just get in raids walking right through the big empty holes in the wall. And I think, did we use that? Yeah, we've used up all our slate. And we'll make more, that's fine. Shuttle arrived for who? Oh, Buyer Cube and Scorpion. Okay, cool. All right, hang on. I'll get him in the boat. Let go to there. Okay, you guys, you're out of here. Where'd you go? Scorpion, go get in the thing. And Buyer Cube, go get in the thing there. I don't even remember what we're getting for this, but we're getting something. Don't you have to replace bionics on a baby like every 3 months? You should, right? You should. This prosthetic limb should not age up. Or if it does, the kid should be walking, like, lopsided. Make sure to actually send the shuttle away, Dave, so we don't have the people starve like we did that last time. Remember that? Okay, what did I actually get for all of that? Learning assistant. Okay, that's cool. And Sci Trainer, and a wooden grand sculpture masterwork. I'll put that in the church or something, or maybe the throne. I gotta get a throne room. I gotta get a throne room at some point. Because he's got like 2 level ups on his royalty thing that I've done 0 with right now. So much to do. It's possible because, you know, maybe one could make the argument that because the colony was in complete chaos for like 2 months, I haven't had a lot of time to get those things done. Haven't had a lot of time. Tiddles needs a leg to stand on. Yeah, it's prosthetic, Mel. We're a long way from bionics. We are a ways from bionics. That's not happening anytime soon. Although, I could put up the high-tech research bench. I don't have the components to do it, but I could get that going. We have researched that. But again, lack of components, there's not a lot of point to me putting that down until we can actually put it up. All right, Godwin, I see you're up. You're hauling uranium to the dresser. Good, the radioactive room will be done soon. Excellent. Let's be glad that Dave doesn't have the animal bionics mod, putting bionics on Tiddles the cat. That would be a thing. A thing. Oh, my Hall of the Dead is doing well. Good. Actually, while we're here, we could expand that into here, like that, and like that. Make sure we have plenty of room for dead people. Plenty of room. Now that we're not eating people today. Oh, they finally moved all that leather out of there. It's about time. About time we got that done. I should also queue up. It's gonna be winter. Oh, we already got a bunch of stuff queued up. All right, that's fine. We'll just let that ride. Thank you. Let that ride. Give Tiddles the radioactive room. Wow, I could see that. I could see that. I'd like to get one of these guys is an ascetic, and I'd like to just get a very, very plain room for them, because it'll make them happier. But I gotta get something going for Elvira, because she's sleeping in the dormitory, and she's a legit colony member. Unlike these three who are... Do we have an idea of how long you guys are gonna be here? And are you even slightly happy? You're not happy. You put on a tainted parka. Well, why did you put on a tainted parka? Why would you do that? What is your problem with that? Why would you do such a thing? Don't do that, is my answer to that. Do I have anything else? There you it's a terrible jacket. Do I have any better jackets? Probably not. There we go. Muffalo wool parka. There you go. You happier now, Chief? No, that's still tainted. Why are we keeping tainted clothing in here? There should be nothing tainted in here. Hang on, apparel. Allow... Oh, because we're allowing tainted. That's ridiculous. Stop that. Okay, now I gotta do all of these shelves. Hang on. That, and that, and that, and all of this. I did not know that we were allowing tainted clothing in here. That is terrible. We should be burning that. We do have a bill for that set up somewhere. You know, on the fire. And that, and that, and that. And just in case... actually, no, that's the money shelf. That's where we keep the money. This one, though, get that out of here. Quest available. Okay, hang on. All right, I like quest available. Would putting a sleeping spot in the monument building make an okay bedroom for the ascetic? Probably. They just hate everything. So, well, anything fancy. So, but I can whip something together fairly soon. Doe-eyed capybara. All right. Wants you to take care of her favorite pet, capybara Venus. And you're going to give me what? Oh, it's paralytic, though. Okay, you know what? I can cope with that. Okay, can we get a helmet and some gold? Or some honor that I still don't have any time to use? Maybe. I mean, short answer, yes, definitely. Long answer, what do I want? Probably the helmet. Yeah, I'll take it for the helmet. That's fine. Venus is here. Okay. And obviously we're going to have to go and get you. Can somebody go rescue Venus, please? Who's on... Actually, is that animal duty? It is animal duty. I actually have a couple of good people for animals, as I recall. Yeah, Chili, Leopard, you're all competent at dealing with animals. Good. All right, well, do that then. He should be Tittles McTittle. At least you won't have to worry about it wandering into the line of fire. No! That will be nice. That it can just sit there until the end of time, or at least until the shuttle. Oh, you're actually cleaning something. Excellent. Won't be so god-awful around here. Okay, what's next on my list? Crafting these blocks would be great. That'd be super if somebody wanted to get that done. Again, who is supposed to be on top of that? Leopard. Okay, Leopard, what are you doing right now? You are hauling wood. Okay, you're building something. No, that's valuable. I see what you're doing there, kid. That's fine. All right, let's get it. And Reuben, where are you? You are doing what? Watching work be performed. Okay, you're basically getting some sort of education. And the baby is finally cleaning. All right, that's more like it. That is more like it. I do have a bill down here, right, to do this. Yeah, burn apparel forever. Burn tainted. And then anything that's tainted. Okay, I'm not sure why nobody really wants to jump on that. We had a paralytic horse, and I can't remember the... Yeah, paralytic horse, we had that for ages. Ah, this is up and running. Except I don't really have... I need slate. I need somebody to really be working on this. Jan, you're providing a very, very valuable service. But I'm going to suspend all of this in favor of the blocks, if you could, please. Yeah, no, don't make any pants. There you go, back on blocks. Okay, good. That'll get things moving a little bit faster. I'll put the clothes back on in a bit, but we got to get these slate blocks going. Otherwise, we can't finish the things that I actually want to finish. You know what? Just do that a bunch of times just on slate, and then I'll put you back on, like, any blocks. Any blocks will be fine. Thank you. Okay, now what? Yeah, you're grabbing blocks. Everyone's excited about the blocks coming in. I'm excited about the blocks coming in. Spikelow Girl remembers the paralyzed horse. I don't think it was a paralyzed muffalo. It was something, though. It was something completely ridiculous. Now we've got a paralyzed capybara. And there's animal filth. Of course there is. There's an animal there. And it's paralyzed. How good do you think it's going to be at going outside? The answer is 0. It's going to be 0 good at going outside. You're doing this, which is great, Elvira. Really chipping in. Valuable member of the community right now. And a group of travelers are passing by that we're going to broadly ignore. Do you guys need to be doing the things that you're doing? Chili, come here. You're sewing. Is that really smart? Because it's going to be, well, winter now. It is, in fact, winter now. I guess I'll let you keep plugging along with that because these corn plants are almost done. How's my indoor-outdoor growing area going? Not bad. I've seen better, seen worse. It was a horse. That I remember that debacle. Everything's a debacle around here. Everything is a debacle around here. It's the debacle RimWorld extravaganza of nothing but debacling. Oh, that reminds me. We probably got a new RuPaul saved on the DVR. I just thought of that because of extravaganza. Well, that'd be fun. All right. Now what? Now what? Everyone's in bed. Okay. I'm almost at a loss because things are going kind of okay at the moment. I had a paralyzed dog growing up, and that was immediately retracted. Does anyone else game take a while to load? Are you talking about just RimWorld? Because, oh, hang on, there's a raid. Okay, what is the problem? They are preparing for a while and then attacking. Where are they? Okay, what have you got? Short bow and an Ikwa. Yoki dokie. That's broadly okay. Obviously, they're going to do the smart thing and walk right in the open spot there. But I'll just sort of let them be. We'll just kind of keep an eye on the... No, not that fast. Thank you very much. Not that fast. Just going to keep an eye on things. See how this all goes. Because everyone's asleep right now. You said you were preparing for a while. You seem to be moving right in. No, you're okay. You're just kind of hanging out. Unless they start moving quickly, I'm not going to bother putting everyone into the Rats Go Here zone, because I think this is going to be fine. I think this is going to be... They're coming for the capybara. Probably. It is a very valuable capybara. Everything's dying because it's way too cold out. Of course it is. I could actually just go take a poke at them now. It's not the worst idea I've had. I mean, it's up there. It's in the top 15 worst ideas I've ever had. Because right now they're completely harmless and we're completely safe. Hang on, coffee. Okay. I'm gonna broadly... What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna... I might just go take a poke at them. I mean, one way or another, we're gonna have to get this done. I'm just kind of wondering if they're gonna go through the whole spike trap thing, or if they're just gonna go for the very, very obvious uncompleted wall, which is what I do. That's what I do. I'm gonna get everyone drafted. You know what? Let's just get this party started. Let's just deal with this. There's 3 of them. 2 of them have bows. I mean, they have ranged weapons. Knock on uranium. Oh, they're coming in anyway. Oh, neat. Good. All right, well, that solves that problem. Everyone come over here. Everyone come over here. Thank you. Thanks, team. Team, in we come. In we come. Okay, it's going to be a little close here. Godwin, move. Move faster, Godwin. Yes, I know medical treatment is needed. It often is around here. Leopard, you're not doing anything valuable. Go. Leopard? 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 You wanna go do that? Okay, thank you, Leopard. Thank you, I appreciate that. Good. Yeah, okay, he's down. Leopard, why don't you come in on this guy? And then you 3 kind of go up here. We'll try and... I think... Yeah, okay, he's down. Ooh, he's down, and we got 2 prisoners. Do I have beds for 2 prisoners? Yep, sure do. Okie dokie, 2 prisoners. Thank you very much. That is like Christmas. What? Leopard, why do you not do things when I tell you to do things? There we go. Oh, you're unwaveringly loyal. Okay. I'll heal you up and then kick you out the door. Are you unwavering? No, you're not unwaveringly loyal. Good. You'll do just fine then. Yeah, you can keep shooting at the other guy if you want, but I think we're going to broadly not do that. Oh, Godwin, you're moving a little slow there, aren't you? Okay, Godwin, I'm going to have you drop the guy. And I'm going to have somebody else do that, because you're moving super, super slow right now. Go capture, and then Godwin, you just go off and do your thing there. Just go off and do your thing. Once you go mods, you never go back. I did. I actually, my latest sort of side play of RimWorld is unmodded. So no, I didn't go any mods. I've got a Fallout 4 that I'm doing that I'm completely unmodded. I would actually say you can go back. Take his lungs. Oh, not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Strip him for parts. Okay. I see what you're doing with that. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Lando is here. Elvira, remind me, do you have any medical skill? No, absolutely. You're incapable of caring. I remember that about you. Tanner is tending to Tanner. Great. Stace is doing that. Chili. Did you have medical skill? I mean, you can technically slap on a bandage. Leopard, you can basically kind of do things. Could you tend to Landoa, please? Oh, hang on. Don't do that. Oh, Leopard, back that off a second. Oh, never mind. We actually only have the herbal medicine anyway. I was going to put Lando on the good medicine, but no. Never mind. I've always gone back to no mods on just about every game. Yeah, I did. I did too. I mean, I like mods for RimWorld because you can put some really, really fun stuff in there. I like the little Dungeons and Dragons monster one that I had on him. No, sorry, don't strip him. Sorry. You're already tending to Landoa. Great, good. And then Stace, yeah, actually, you're a very good doctor. You're already tending to Pig. Fantastic. Everything's going fine. Everything is going fine. Tanner, how banged up are you? Not very. No, you're fine, man. You're totally fine. And Godwin, you will get over here eventually, right? Are you... Okay, you're going to be dead in 7 hours. Well, hopefully you can get across the hallway in 7 hours. Close to 200 mods. Takes no longer than 5 minutes. Won't play a game if I can't mod it. No, I will totally play a game, but then we all know that about me. That's not a surprising statement. Okay, let me get Godwin kind of settled here before Godwin dies, and then I'll figure out what else I'm going to do around here. Ferret, how is your belief in your ideology? Because we're trying to punch that out of you. It's actually very firm. It's actually a very, very firm belief in your ideology. I really wish I hadn't done ideology on this. I would prefer not to have had that. Oh, well, here we are. Yeah, Godwin's down. I know that. You two are still doing your thing. Stace, I'm gonna... Actually, Tanner, you're right here. Oh, no. Hang on. Somebody needs to rescue Godwin. Rescue Godwin, please. He didn't quite make it to bed. And now... Are you tending? Yeah, you're tending. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. No problems. Godwin's almost dead again. But that is basically Tuesday for Godwin. All right, Pig, you've been tended to. How's your health? Basically okay. Basically okay. How's your needs? You're in horrible, mind-shattering pain. Of course you are. Ooh. You are, you're not ideal. Wow. You are just terrible. Just terrible. I mean, I'm going to keep you, obviously. You know what? You could be a backup doctor. You're terrible at it right now, but you will gain skill faster. You have a base medical knowledge. Now, Landoa, you are the one who is unwaveringly loyal. That's fine. You're not actually that impressive anyway. Neither of you are. Although I wouldn't mind taking you just for a research person. I would be more than happy, Landoa, to just get a few things taken off of you. You've already lost a leg. That's already gone. Oh, good, you're not going to move very far then. Severe blood loss. I don't think I could do any operations on you until the blood loss thing has been cleared up. Because you don't have enough blood to get through the operation. How's the food? Ooh, food could be better. Food could be a little better. Good thing there's a bunch of donkeys out here that are just begging to get murdered. And a turkey. And those does. Just begging. Please come and murder us and eat us. Why don't you have your ideology guy pester the guy every 3 days or 18 days? We'll work on that. I haven't really... We've had a lot going on, Ray. We've had a lot going on. So yeah, we'll poke at that over time. I am converting Ferret rather than just immediately... in fact, you know what? I'm going to do that to Pig as well. So go ahead and convert there. Thank you. Landoa, we'll basically do nothing at all with you except probably get a few parts out of you if we can. Oh, and we moved that thing. Good. And this can get allowed. That's okay. Feel free to go put that up in the kids' school there. That's where we keep all the weapons. All the weapons. Remember to lick the stream tastes like looming death and progress. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly looming death and progress. You know what? That could actually be the new The new channel banner sort of tagline thing. I liked the "At least you're not Godwin." I think Wee Hours Games ... At least you're not Godwin. I think that's excellent. But tastes like looming death in progress. That's okay too. That's okay too. There's an organ-shaped box sitting outside in the elements. An organ. Oh, that's the I know what that is. That is the thingamajiggy, the learning assistant. Yeah, actually, let's get that out of here. No, you're building a wall that's really valuable. You're praying. That's frankly admirable, but less valuable. Oh, who's got an infection? Landoa, of course. Okay, Stace, could you go deal with that, please? Oh, Tanner's already on it. Never mind, Tanner's already working his way over there. Looming death in progress. That's a tautology around Dave. Exactly. Exactly. The ideology guy has a special skill. Yeah, I know. It's I have a lot to do. A lot to do. I know we've got the convert thing right here. Convert right here. And you know what? Actually, while we're here, you know what? You know, that's valid. While we're here, Tanner is literally right here. Why don't you try to convert Ferret? Okay? Certainty reduction 11%. Yeah, do that. Go deal. Because I'd like to get these prisoners up on our ideology. Okay, 73% down to 62%. Better. Better. And you can do that again in 3 days. Okay, there we go. Did it. We have well-adjusted babies. Well-adjusted in the sense that we keep having to ratchet up their prosthetic limbs as they age up. So well-adjusted, yes. At least you're not Tittles. I don't know. I mean, Tittles, yes, he ate his own mother and wore his own mother as a shirt, and I ripped off his leg. But you all, by the way, you all encouraged me to rip off his leg. All right? That was actually you, Mel. Specifically you, not me. You said rip the kid's leg off. So, you know, Tittles it's looking in your direction for that one. But Godwin really, I mean, his wife dies and he eats her. His brother dies and he eats her. And he very possibly wore several of them as clothing. I mean, he was actually so bad he went into a coma. Tittles has not gone into a coma due to stress. Godwin went in a coma. I've watched Dave play. Biotech is the only DLC I intend to get. I really like Royalty. I think Royalty adds a lot without being overly complex or pain in the neck or anything like that. So I you know, you do you. I really like Royalty. It might actually, I mean, Biotech, you know what? I haven't fully explored Biotech even a little bit, frankly. Even since it's been out, even in my own time, I haven't had time to do too much with it. But I really, really do enjoy Royalty. I didn't when I first got it. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a pain. But no, I'm really into it now. I love, like, leveling up the Royalty people, getting those permissions, the death from above thing. The fact I know it's every 3 days off the top of my head might suggest I convert a lot. Indeed, it might. I won't go on record as saying I wasn't part of that conversation. No, it was primarily Mel. Mel encouraged me to rip a baby's leg off. Remember that, Mel. Remember that. So when Mr. Mel says, how was your day? You say, well, I encouraged this guy to rip a baby's leg off. How was your day, Mr. Mel? If we didn't rip off his leg, the infection would have killed him. I stand by. So, you know, just mention that to Mr. Mel. You know, how was your day? Well, you know, I got some lunch and then I told a guy to rip a baby's leg off. And then I'm going to figure out what we're going to have for dinner. I assume that's how your conversation would go. Nick, yeah, Royalty is great. I like Royalty. I hardly use Biotech because I usually do tribal runs, but I do like the kids aspect. It's all good. I think Biotech is great. I just haven't had a chance to fully explore it yet. Godwin, are you not in a coma? Because I'd appreciate it if you were not. We need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Speaking of which, what's everyone up to? Elvira's doing some building. How is that going up here? All right. We've got some slate blocks. We've accumulated some of them. People could just kind of just wrap up this wall. That would be so awesome. It's just like 2 little sections left to do, and we will be done with that. Wow, I'm really not seeing a lot of food. Really not seeing like a ton of food here. We've got some rice we can go grab, and more growing. That'll be good. We'll get some rice in there. No, I figured that's how your conversation went, Mel. Royalty adds SciCast. Yeah, I like all the aspects of Royalty. I think they're fun. And Brand, what were you doing? Were you cheering up Tanner? Well, you didn't cheer him up because he had disturbed sleep. Nice one, Brant. Good job there, Brant. Oh, one of my bedrooms is almost done. Almost done. Brant, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing a roof over here. That's cool. This could actually be for... I know I was going to give Tittles the uranium room, but Tittles has... You know what? That's a perfectly appropriately sized room for a baby. This could actually be for Elvira. So, Elvira, where'd you go? You're going to have that. All right? And let's start to get some flooring going on around here. We probably don't have anything, but I'm going to give it a shot. So, that, and then all of that. Like that, please. And I should also bring some power down here as well. Oh, there's already power here. Yay, good for me. Well, in that case, you can have a heater. So right there, you can have a heat. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Is that Godwin getting up? It is Godwin getting up. Godwin, don't even go far, man. Your rifle's right here, dude. It's right here. What were you carrying? What is that? Oh, it's your hat. Okay. You don't want to wear your hat no more? Okay, cool. Don't wear your hat. I don't care anymore. Oh, is it snowing, like, hard? We were supposed to get some snow. I don't think it's supposed to last very long. I don't know. I have the blackout blinds closed. Hopefully it's not snowing too hard. And I don't think it's going to last. I think it's actually going to warm up over the next few days. Hull is frantically cleaning, which I appreciate. And I just want them to wrap this up. Like, just these tiny, tiny little sections here. Jan, where are you going? Oh, you're cutting stone blocks. Great, good. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed you to do. Exactly what I need. You do that all day long, man. You cut those stone blocks like nobody's business. Leopard's in here doing something, cutting a tree down. Okay, cool. That's nice. Yeah, I don't think it's snowing where you are, Willow, at all. Like, ever. Actually, ever. We're almost a continent apart. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I think, like, Europe could fit between where you are and where I am. It's raining out here and I'm running out of beer. That'd be a great opening sentence to a novel. Like a good mystery novel or something with like a really grainy detective. It's raining and I'm out of beer. In the middle of current heat wave. Give part of a kidney for something cold. You can have our snow all day. We hate it. We're not fans. We don't like it at all. So you can have our snow. Godwin, should you be, like, resting or something? Because you're wicked banged up, man. You're, like, super, super banged up. Also, I've really got to get you a prosthetic leg. I'm going to do that for you. When I have components, man... Oh, I got 6. We pulled 6 from somewhere. We must have maybe deconstructed those ship parts finally. That would be good. Mad Squirrel. Oh, good. Well, here's the death of the colony right here. You 4. You're the ones who are, currently not injured. Go out and try to deal with this thing, would you? In fact, go over here, because this is probably where it's going to end up anyway. So, come down here. Where's the mad squirrel? If it just wanted to pop into a... no, it's going to go right in here. Into a trap corridor. Yeah, it's coming right in. Coming right in. Okay. Everybody line up here and shoot a squirrel. This is insane. Why do we have to do this? There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay. Well, you know what? There's breakfast. Right there. There's some breakfast. Veronica, welcome, welcome. What's the inner wall you're working on? The inner wall. Like this bit? Oh, you mean like the trap corridor? It's a trap corridor. You go in here and you get hit by traps. It's awesome. I mean, it's not so awesome if you're the one getting hit by traps, but it's really awesome for us because we don't have to shoot people. They just get killed. Just mix Crystal Light into a water bottle and added vodka. Oh, good. There's a Saturday night right there. Where is... Okay, it's basically coming up on bedtime for all of these people. So not much they're going to get done. Brant's still cutting a tree down. Elvira, I hope you enjoy your radioactive room. It's all uranium. It's your uranium, in fact. Your uranium room. That is a lot of alliteration. But I hope you enjoy that, Elvira. You don't right now, probably, because it's pretty terrible at the moment. And you know what I will do for you? I will put in a lamp. How about that? A lamp could live right there for you. All my plants are dying, no surprise. It's been raining nearly non-stop since Christmas. Yeah, we've had like one day of sun since Christmas. And the rest of it's just been gray, gloomy, and occasionally snowing, apparently, like today. We had sleet earlier today. Where is Oh, right. I put one of those guys in some other bedroom that I can't immediately remember. Hull Yon. And then where did I put the other one? Where's Brant? Oh, you're up here. Right, you're in the amazingly awesome bedroom that used to be Godwin's, that he shared with Kit before she died and he ate her and then wore her. But before that, that was their lovely little abode. It's a nice mild 90 degrees. That's warm. Yeah, it's a radioactive bedroom, Veronica. I have a lot of uranium. I don't have a lot of wood, so we're building everything out of uranium. Well, at least right now, anyway. I still have quite a bit of uranium. The next room might be a uranium room as well. And saying uranium room over and over and over again is really taxing my jaw muscles. You wouldn't think so, but it is. I could do something in here. Actually, you know what? There's my throne room. Right there. I'm sweating the throne room around here. There's a perfectly good throne room right here that I could be working on. That's where the throne room's going to be. Okay. Well, they don't have enough to do, so I'm going to give them some more things to do. Have we accumulated any wood? I know half my colony hates chopping down trees, but... yeah, they have. Good. Alright, they've actually put together a fair bit of wood here. Cool. Let's do more of that. So all the people that hate cutting down trees, go cut down some more trees. And let's get... I have a perfectly good throne room right here. In fact, I'm pretty sure that this is my thought in the first place, before the entire colony went to hell. I'm pretty sure there are other materials on the map. There absolutely are, but you know what? Radioactivity. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, lives in a radioactive room. How's that going for you, kid, by the way? You are cutting your tree down. Oh, we did hydroponics. That could be very handy. You know, for food. What else could I get going on here without actually building the industrial bench thing? Solar panels, not a bad idea. Pretty easy to do as well. I'm going to start psychite refining now, because obviously we're getting into the drug game. Later, next spring, definitely. So obviously we're going to be selling narcotics to lots and lots and lots of people. How's the murders going? Murders are going okay. Take out raccoons as well. Take out anything that won't fight back or explode. And then I'm going to start working on my throne room. Forgot about this place. Okay. Well, what have I got a lot of in terms of stone blocks? Marble. I'm not going to use up the slate because we're using that to build the new rooms. So what does it take to get a basic throne going on around here? Basic throne. Show me a meditation throne. 125 of something. Okay. I've got 125 of marble. 125 of marble it is. So get 125. Marble throne. And I am reasonably confident that's all I need to get Godwin through his next ceremony. And then after that, I'm going to have to make the throne room prettier and prettier. She will be glowing when I'm done with her, Spike Little Girl. She will absolutely. Is it baby time? We have so many new genes. One thing at a time, Em. One thing at a time. We do have a lot of new genes. You're right. You're right. Oh, the donkey's getting shot. Cool. There's some lunch right there. And then... Did you... Wait, hang on. Where did my throne room go? There it is. Okay, found it. Never mind. I found it. I found it. Donkey's running away, but it'll be dead fairly soon. It'll be dead in 4 hours, to be precise. And then we'll go and grab that, and we'll eat it. So is it baby time? I would love to see Tittles or Neruben grow up. And speaking of which, Elvira, you're just a baseliner, right? Yeah, unfortunately so. Would you like to get injected with a bunch of genes? Because I've got some. We turned a lot of this off just because, you know, the colony was in complete chaos. But while it's here, I could get Robust 1 in there. That's not the worst idea in the world. I mean, maybe. It might be baby time. Maybe Dr. Tanner is ready to start again with Elvira, Chili, or Stace. I'm pretty sure most of you are female. Yeah, you seem to all broadly be female. So, cool. There have been no romantic inclinations, so nobody's getting hooked up around here. Oh, I am seeing a lot of slate getting moved around, though. That's good. If you guys... Okay, they're putting it together. They're making stuff happen here. Just very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. How's the church coming along? Yeah, we're making some vague moves over here. All right, and it's nap time again. Godwin, okay, you are in the hospital. Good. How's your health, kid? Not great. Your nose has been shattered. I can't do anything with that right now. Oh, speaking of which, Landoa, can I grab a couple of parts out of you? Oh, a raid. What? They're attacking immediately. Of course they are. Where are you? Okay, there's 3 of you there. And where are you in relation to us? Up here. Okay, good. You might actually go through a trap corridor. You guys, go here and go here. The rest of you, look how smart I'm being here. From this line down, children and refugees go in. Rats, go here. Rats, go here, please. Rats, go here. You can change the settings in Stranded to show Fahrenheit. I didn't, but I'll poke at that. I think it's more fun to make fun of the fact that I can't do Celsius. That I find that to be more entertaining. All right. Tittles, safely in the freezer. Safely in the freezer. And these guys are going to come right into a trap corridor. Ooh, I kind of hope we actually don't capture any. I don't have room for another prisoner. I'll make room. I will absolutely make room. In fact, I might even convert the dormitory into a prison. So you're hit. Oh yeah, we got a capture here. You're hit. We got 2 captures here. Huh. That's a problem. I don't actually have the room for that. I'm going to have to make this my prison. And I'm going to have to kick Jan and Hull out. Good news, Jan and Hull. I can put together... Okay, I'm going to keep it in pause while I figure this mess out. Because both of you are getting captured. Are either of you unwaveringly loyal? Because I might just leave you to die. Sorry, that sounds bad when I say it out loud. And it is actually very, very bad. But, you know, needs must. Okay, let's get... Here's how this is going to go down. One of you two is an ascetic. So what I need for you is just 1 wooden bed and a lamp. And that will cover you all day, all night, and well into next Tuesday. The other one, not an ascetic. So let's go for a wooden double bed. Could live right here. I know I'm putting a lot of this together that I don't need right at this exact second. But, you know, here we are. I'm doing it anyway. And this can go over here. And that's pretty good for right now. Now, unfortunately, Jan and Hull, this is now a prison. So, ouch go. Ouch go. Changing bed affects the whole room. Yes. Yes, Hull and Jan will indeed lose ownership of their beds. Okay, ouch go, guys. Thank you. All right, back to work, back to work, back to work. Dave and his prison double walk get on... His prison double walk... Get on my Adrian... Wait, his prison double walk? What is a double walk? You've really confused me with that one. Your chaotic nature of the build is troubling. Yes. Yeah, because that's how I play building games. I just throw things together when I need them without any actual plan. I know I say I have a plan, but I actually don't. That should not surprise anyone. Capture Lynn and Elvira. Why don't you capture Tony? Oh, I can't possibly have Tony in my colony because every time I'm just going to go Tony, 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 because I'm a child of the 80s. Tony, Tony, Tony. We'll keep that revolver. Thank you very much. So we've got Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Tony, Tony, Tony. It's getting very, very 80s around here. And then hopefully we'll get them up there in time. Jan and Hull, do you want to get up and go away because you're in prison? Come here. Come. You don't live here anymore. This is a prison now. I know you don't have a bed. We're going to work on that. Okay, Stace, you're a doctor, right? Yeah, you're actually a pretty good doctor. Can you go please tend to Lynn, and then Tanner, could you please tend to Tony, Tony, Tony? All right. I always remember the line from Psych that he was going to go see Tony, Tony, Tony with Wet, Wet, Wet opening for them. I watched the Prison Architect vids, but I don't feel I can comment. Next question. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, you'll probably hate it, Portia, because it's complete chaos. As indeed it always is. Oh, sorry, you guys are not drafted. You just don't have anywhere to sleep. You're going to sleep on the floor. You probably hate that. I would too. Honestly, I would too. So we're getting something working together for you, just not today. And how did you guys actually fare with that? You're going to be dead in 4 hours, and you're going to be dead in 3 hours. All right, Stace and Tanner are on the way. Hopefully they can get that done in time. I'm hoping so. Anyway. I know, right? It's right there. The planning tool. No, I'm never going to use that planning tool. I hate planning tools. I didn't use. There's a planning tool in RimWorld. I'm not using that. I like the way I play them. That's the thing. Mel and M. I like the way I play that. I like the chaos of just like, I don't know, I need a gym. There's a gym. That's enjoyable to me. If I sat there and planned it all out, it doesn't work for me. That's not fun. I just like throwing stuff together and seeing what happens. Okay, how are we doing here, Tony, Tony, Tony? I'm never going to be able to stop saying that. I just want to be clear. If Tony joins our colony, I actually might change. Wait, are you male or female? It really doesn't matter, kid, because I'm gonna go back and forth. You're female. I'm gonna change her name to Tony. So in the bio, it's gonna be not Antonio Tony Cefalu. It's gonna be Tony. And I want to be super clear about that is absolutely happening. Yeah, Willow's never used the planning tool. That's the way I like to play these games. I mean, I just slap stuff together until I don't need it anymore. Oh, did we finish? All right, so, no, Tony. Oh, wait, is it Lynn? Who's working on who? Okay, Lynn has been healed. Oh, you've lost a leg. All right, well, good. I can make a leg. Legs can happen around here. Are you any good at things? Actually, you're not bad. Decent doctor. Decent intellectual. You can talk to people. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely keep you. Let's work on the old converting there. I'm going to need way more food if I'm going to keep these people. And what are you up to, Tony? You've got some broad skills. Again, not a bad doctor. Got some good medical people amongst the prisoners. Well, obviously we're going to keep you because I keep everybody. We'll work on converting you. This is all fine. Everything is fine. You could call Tony Triple T. No, it's going to be Tony. This is no Tony. I've seen other YouTubers use the planning tool. I personally never used. I think when Penge was playing RimWorld, he used the planning tool to create his kill box thing, and that was probably smart because that's you really want to do kind of plan that out. So I wouldn't, but then I don't plan anything. But I think he used it for that, and then nothing else. I'm just not a planning tool kind of guy. At no point in my life has somebody said, "There's a planner," right there. It's never happened. Dave is the essence of chaos. Embrace it. Thank you, Ray. You know what? We've been talking a lot about channel taglines. There it is right there. The essence of chaos. Embrace it. Embrace it. I legit don't tell Dave how some of the things work to enjoy the chaos. Thank you. Good. I'm glad you enjoy my chaos. You did comment that on Stranded, and you said, I'm not telling you what this thing is because I just want to see what you do. And I hope, you know what? All of my colonists in Stranded Alien Dawn are still alive. Still alive. Technically. And, Ray, another good episode coming up. I'm just saying. No spoilers. Another good one coming on its way. Lots of good stuff happened in that one, actually. Even better than the last one. All right, Godwin, if you can get up and do anything at all, that'd be fantastic. We need a lot of food. I have a lot of prisoners now, and they're all going to get all fussy about not having food. So we're just going to basically slaughter everything on the map that doesn't fight back or doesn't explode, including the rats. Get all of those. You know, that's probably enough. We'll get squirrels later. Squirrels will happen. And I've got the hydroponics. I should probably start to build the hydroponics, although I don't have a lot of components. I can cover it in steel. There's enough on the map that I can cover that. But not so much with the components, unless I start bisecting mountains. It's a lot of fun when he gets completely flummoxed by the simple things. It is, isn't it? Mrs. Dave thinks so, too. Yeah, Mrs. Dave thinks so, too. Ken 2.0. So, to repeat, can you turn the other prison into a barracks and move those prisoners? And sorry, I didn't see that the first time. How would I go about doing that? Will they move these prisoners? And frankly, I'd rather not have this be the prison. That's a little excessive for a prison. I mean, there's a drape in it, for Lord's sake. So, you know what? I'm gonna come back to that idea, Willow. I'm gonna come back to that idea. Right now, I'm just gonna keep it as is. Just because I don't want this to be the prison. I mean, I could always change it back, of course. But I prefer this was not the prison. Although, that being said, I should probably put a table in there. Otherwise, they're going to get fussy about that. Just do a steel table. Because no, not the big one. Just do a steel table. No. None of the things that I just said. Do a steel table. Just so they don't get fussy about that. And then you can have some really, really comfortable steel chairs to sit on. Come on. Go there. And that. And that. So right now, I will readdress that if they seem to get fussy. Just change the beds, they'll move them. Okay, hopefully that's true, because I'm about to do that. No, it will not. There we go. 4 colonists. Yup. Okay, are you guys all going to get moved? Allegedly, you're getting moved. Are people going to come and do that? Chili, can you Can you go move the prisoners? Because they don't have beds no more. Are we going to address this? Is it a wardening task? It's probably a wardening task, I bet. Unfortunately, Godwin is the warden, and he's half dead. I need other people on wardening, too. 2, 0, 1. All right, Brant, it's all on you. Okay, yeah, we're moving people. Okay, good. Good. You know, I've actually never done that before. I never dared. I kind of assumed the prisoners would be like, oh, cool, it's not a prison anymore. We're out of here. I just assumed that would be how it goes. Apparently not. Apparently they will actually move them. Hang on. I'm going to do a Streamlabs thing. Hang on. I'm just seeing that the chat box is a little bit weird. So I'm just going to shrink that a little bit. It's kind of off screen and it's kind of weirding me out. There we go. Okay. As usual, you guys will see that in about 7 seconds. I redid the chat box after yesterday because of the whole chat box freezing thing. Who's your warden? Oh, bye, Em. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I've never dared to do that before, Mel. I automatically assumed the prisoners be like, oh, cool, not a prison. We're out then. We're out of here. Speaking of which, Landoa, unwaveringly loyal, right. If for argument's sake I wanted, say, a lung or a kidney, oh, you developed immunity to your infection. Good, because I was paying no attention to that. I totally forgot you had an infection, so I'm glad somebody dealt with that. Hang on one sec. Okay, we're back. So, just for giggles, if I wanted a lung, I'm going to grab one. I'm just going to grab one from you. And you know what? For you, I will make this a medical bed. All right, for you, Landoa. Why don't you get... No, okay, you're going to go to your own bed. That's fine. You know what? You do that. You do that. Lung and a kidney. Lung and a kidney. One lung, one kidney. How much can they really need 2 lungs? I mean, breathing's great, but you're unwaveringly loyal, so I'm less fussed about that. Now, these can... Actually, these two, Brant and Jan... Although they might be working on the bedrooms down here. You can have you can have some beds back. And how are we? We finally got this bit done. And we're getting this bit done. Oh my god, my wall is finally getting done. Elvira, valuable contribution there, Elvira. Valuable contribution. Finally. That should be... there's a door. What's going on down here? No, that's one more section that we need to get done. One more section. Well, I see slate blocks here, guys. If somebody wanted to get those slate blocks going on, that'd be okay. If somebody wanted to do that. Oh, Landoa, you found the medical bed. Fantastic. Dr. Tanner, can you go rip a lung out of this kid, please? Cannot... Oh, it's reserved by Stace. Stace is less good as a doctor, so, you know, luck with that, Landoa. Hope that's going to work out for you. Yeah, medical 10. That's probably enough to rip a lung out, right? Bowler Spaniard, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. And then or possibly goodbye. I'm not sure. I don't know if you're coming or going. So Stace, 1 lung, and we'll pop it up here in the hospital in case we need one later. Godwin, you're back in bed. Godwin, you take so long to heal. Is there like a thing with that? You really seem to spend a long time in bed. Like a really, really long time. What is your problem? Why are you so awful at everything? And P.S., did we ever get that throne done? Nope, not even a little bit. Nope, not even begun to start on that. Well, you know what? The wall is more important. Landoa. Okay, we got a lung. Hey, Tittles, you want to grab that? Can you get that out of there? Just get the lung out of there, please. Put it where it's supposed to go, because apparently they don't deteriorate, and you don't need to store them in a freezer, which makes no sense, because it's a freaking lung. That would be the #1 thing I would put in the freezer. A lung. And then Landoa, while you're here, how about you didn't have, like, all of your kidneys. Like, just one. Just one. Because people do that all the time, Landoa. You are donating a kidney. The thing is, we just don't know who you're donating it to. And it may never get donated. It just might sit there until the end of this game. And you'd be like, oh my god, I gave up a kidney for nothing. And I'd be like, yeah, welcome to the colony. Go check out Tomboy, who is neither dead nor alive. What else can I do to you while you're here? And Landoa, I would just like to point out, this is kind of your fault, because you showed up unwaveringly loyal. Pig, Tony, and Lynn here, they're all getting converted. They're all getting Mike Tyson'd into loving us. Ferret, well on his way, I might add, well on his way. But Landoa's like, oh my god, I will never join this colony. And I'm like, well, then you don't need all of your bits, do you? So we got a left kidney. Yeah, but I think Brant's feeding you. Could I maybe remove more of your limbs than what you have right now? Just for argument's sake. Do you need all of these? All right, you know what? Let's get through the next operation and then we'll deal. Let's just get through the next operation. And Landoa, again, I want to stress this is kind of your fault. Ferret, how's the whole brainwashing thing going on for you, kid? Wow, it's slow. It's super, super slow, isn't it? Yep. Boy, that is... I genuinely wish I didn't put ideology in this run. Because that's just kind of a pain in the neck. That being said, I don't have a lot of good social people, so I'm not surprised this is taking a while. Ah, Brant's in. Brant, are you actually a doctor? You have a base medical training, sure. Yeah, I mean, you can probably get a kidney out of there. I think if I had 9 medical skill, I could probably get a kidney out of there. And you know what? If you kill Landoa, hey, things happen. Oh, is everyone going to be bummed out now because we're stripping this kid for parts? Is that a thing? Doodly transhumanist, disturbed, slaves in the colony, things, darkness, neural supercharge. No, everyone's fine with this. Everyone's fine. You're only going to get one more organ. Choose wisely. Then I would go for nose. I know a nose is not technically an organ. Never to be a prisoner in Dave's colony. No, Willow, I think just forget the prisoner thing. Just don't be near my colony. Probably don't even be on the same planet as my colony. Who's having a major break risk? Elvira? Really? Why? What's your problem? Your lover Frenchie died. Yeah, you were technically fleeing him. You know that, right? You brought it up, Elvira. If you were so into Frenchie, why don't you stay in the pirate colony? He was chasing you with the intention of bringing you back to the pirate colony. Apparently you were not keen on that. That's why you contacted us and said, hey, can I join your colony? And I said, sure, accepting the fact that we're probably going to kill your lover. And you came anyway. No recent conquest. Well, we did capture some people. That's pretty good. You have an awful bedroom. Is that because it's made of uranium? Because I could see where you'd have a problem with that. I get that. Ah, this place is up and running. Great. Who was the ascetic here? You. Okay, Jan, this is your bed now. It's terrible. Allegedly, you're going to love it. So, Jan, that is your bedroom. And that makes this nothing at all, because nobody has a bed over there. It's okay. We're all going to work this out, Elvira. It's all going to be fine. Everything will be fine. Don't even sweat it, Elvira. Remember Tanner's superpower? I do, but it's every 3 days. So there's nothing I can do. Actually, 16 hours. Okay. Wow, 3 days goes by so quickly. So very, very quickly. Yeah, we'll work on it. It's just 3 days is slow going. I mean, another part of it is I don't have good wardens right now. Everybody's terrible. Everybody is terrible around here. They consider uranium to be ugly. Well, why? It's uranium. It's gorgeous and radioactive. All right, Elvira. You know what? I'll put a drape in there. You'll love it. I have no idea where I'm going to put a drape. I'm going to take the drape out of here because it's a prison. They don't really need a drape. So here you go, Elvira. There's a very, very pretty drape that isn't made of radioactive material. You're welcome. You're welcome. Don't come crying to me when you don't have a drape, because now you got a drape. All right, everybody's all fussed about the drape. Why is everybody in this bedroom? Jan, I gave you... Oh, I didn't give it to you. Never mind, Jan. Sorry, apparently I didn't click properly. Reassign that. No. Why are we not... What, Jan? I want you to have this bed. That's weird. Why can I assign that to anyone else? How about, I don't know, Brant? No, Brant has his own room. Hull, can you have that bed? Why can nobody have this bed? There's a door. People can get in. Very confused by that. That's really confusing. Maybe give it to the ascetic. Oh yeah, give it to the ascetic. That's a good idea. Apparently I can't give this bedroom to anyone at all. Why not? That's super weird. Jan, I want you to have this bed. There. Nope, that's weird. That's weird. Oh, bye, Roy Scott. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll give it to the ascetic. I'll strip it for parts. I mean, I'll break down the end table and the dresser. and the plant and just get some of the uranium back anyway. Because there's no reason to waste that. Okay, that's very, very confusing. That Jan, I don't want you to have this bed. I want you to have the bed in the room that's terrible. I don't quite know what's going on there. Alright, well, I'll just get it going. It's nap time anyway. Try and figure it out in the morning. Oh, what's going on? That's weird. Why could you... I've never come across that where it's just like, no, we're not assigning this to anyone. All the components seem to be here. We got a bed. It's an enclosed room. There's a door. People can get in and out. It's a terrible room, so he's absolutely going to love it. Absolutely going to love it. You could throw them on the floor in a spare room. Well, they're good. I mean, they've got beds. They have a spare room. It's not that they're not... except people come in and use the table. Like the baby. I'm just confused as to why I can't assign that to anyone. Chili, do you have an explanation for that? Where are you going, by the way? Are you doing it probably... Oh, you're refueling the fire. Great. Good. Did we get that final little bit of wall in? Yes. Okay. Great. The defensive wall, after like 2 months, is finally done. Finally. Might work in your reload. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll check it out next week. More food coming in. Great. And I've got the hydroponics. I should think about setting that up somewhere. I'm not really sure where. But somewhere would be a good idea. And get some food going over the winter. Where are we at? The 5th of December. Wow, food's looking grim. Food is looking a tiny, tiny bit grim. We got a bunch of stuff. We've done psychite refining. Fine. So get this. And then, I don't know. Give me something fairly simple here. Where was anything at all? You know what, just go blowback operations, because I can't think of anything better right at this exact second. So just go with that, and then we'll figure the rest out later. Yeah, maybe, Mel, maybe when I reload it next week, it'll... I mean, just for argument's sake, I'm just going to try it one more time. Nope. Oh, there we go. It worked. Okay, that is Jan's bed now. All right, Jan's got the picture. Maybe I'll switch Elvira out. How big a mood debuff is awful bedroom? You slept in the cold. Well, when there's a heater. What do you mean you slept in the cold? There's a heater. There's totally a heater in there. Don't come whining to me about sleeping in the cold. You literally slept next to a heater. Don't even with me, Elvira. Don't even with me. Oh, how's the kid I'm stripping for parts over here? Where'd you go? Oh, Lendoa, you're actually up. That is brave of you. That is very, very brave. Because if you're up, that means I can take more bits out of you. Lungs gone, kidneys gone. Did we move the... Yeah, we have moved the parts over here. Good. Good, good, good. What am I allegedly storing on here? Also, I'm seeing very low medicine. P.S. Very low medicine. Okay, items, I assume... Neurotrainers and body parts. Excellent. There's going to be some more body parts coming in. Is there any heal root that I could be capitalizing on right now? Probably not. There's one. Just go and get anything that you can get. Anything. We have used a lot of medicine with all those prisoners. That's not super surprising. And if we want to get this other bed done, then I can move the other person down here. Hull could go live down here. They don't seem to be in any way inclined to join us. Well, at least they're not trying to kill us. That's probably a good thing. Landoa, what could I possibly... You know what, Landoa? Here's how this stream's going to end, Landoa. You're going to love this. Here's how this stream's going to end. I have taken a kidney and a lung, and I'm pretty sure you only have one leg anyway. You're free to go. You're free to go, Lando. Off you go. Off you go. Got some parts out of you. You're free to go. I know. I know. You didn't see that one coming, did you, Landoa? You're like, oh, this guy's going to take my heart next. Or my eyes or something. No. You're free to go. Hobble your way out of here. Breathing very shallowly, I assume, with the one lung. Off you go. You, Landoa, you are free as a bird. Not really a bird, because, birds have 2 legs and 2 lungs. Do birds? I assume birds have 2 lungs. I assume everything's got 2 lungs. Why do we have 2 lungs? Why don't we just have one big one? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? All right, off you go, Landoa. Have fun. Good luck with whatever it is you do around here. Feel free to pop back. You'll be so much easier to shoot with the 1 leg and the 1 lung and the 1 kidney. Baby's in here planting stuff. How old are you? Again, are you going to age up at any point? I feel like you've been 9 for like 20 years. You seem like you've been 9 for a really, really, really long time, kid. And I'd love it if you weren't 9 anymore. That'd be great. I know later in the day. Mind blown. Off. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, don't run. Well, you can't run. You only have the one leg. Don't hobble very fast. You won't be able to breathe deeply at all. Anyway, have a good time, Landoa. Everyone else here, you're all going to be Mike Tyson into loving us. Speaking of which, superpower. Are we ready? Oh, 99%. 0.8 hours. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward until we can get that done. And then we're going to do that, and then we're going to wrap up. So 3 hours, 2 hours, and you're ready to go, right? There we go, ready to go. Okay, Tanner, could you please convert... No, don't get in the way, Godwin. Ferret, please. Yeah, no, not Godwin. Not Godwin. I want you to... You're going to go convert Godwin, right? Yeah, ferret. Okay, ferret. That's the one I want. Ferret. Ferret. Beavers have 7 lungs. Wow. That seems excessive. Like, why do you need that many lungs? How much breathing are you doing as a beaver that you need that many lungs? Lizzie, welcome. There's a slider in the storyteller if you want the children to age faster. Oh, okay. I'll keep it going as is. There we go. 53%. Boy, that's taken a long time, ain't it, Ferret? That is really slow going there. Slow going there. All right, well, maybe it'll work at some point. Are we making any moves on the throne? Not even one. Great. Not even one. Actually, now that you guys are all done with the slate, I'm going to get rid of that and just add in any blocks. I don't care what you make. And you know what? Do it forever. Just get me tons and tons of stone blocks, and when you've got tons and tons of them, I'll figure the rest out. That, I think, will wrap up the stream right there. End it there. Let you guys go on to far more important things to do with your day than watching this nonsense. Won't all the prisoners work together to break out? They could. They might. And we'll shoot them again, Veronica. And we've had that issue before. We'll shoot them a bunch of times. Put them back in their place, and then Mike Tyson them into loving us. But guys, I'm going to call the stream there. I'm going to go get something to eat, take a shower, wrap up this day so you guys can wrap up your day. Thank you so very, very, very much for coming by. Has it been 16 hours? Yep, I just did it again, Ray. I just did it again. So right before I wrapped up, we did another conversion on, what's his name there, Ferret. So I will let you guys get on with your day. Have a great weekend. Thank you so very, very much for coming by. I genuinely appreciate it. I love doing this for you every week, and you guys never disappoint. We will do it again next week, Friday, for some more RimWorld, and anywhere else, you know where to find me. I'm not far away. So I will check you guys out later. Thank you so very much for coming by. Goodbye, and goodbye.